Hello, everyone. Grab a cup of tea and get comfortable. It feels really nice to be back in our little studio with you.
And if your tea tastes better than mine today, consider yourself lucky. Mine is questionable.
Oh no, we're starting with tea drama again?
I'm just saying, if a tea bag says forest berries, I expect at least one berry, not just the idea of a berry.
George, your relationship with tea could fill a whole season of this podcast.
At this point, it's my character arc.
Anyway, today we're talking about something that does actually get better with time: daily English practice.
Something much more reliable than my tea choices.
Before we dive in, if you enjoy natural English conversations like this, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps our cozy little studio grow. Topic 1: Daily English Practice. So, yesterday, I had this tiny moment. I was watching a short video in English, literally 40 seconds, and it hit me, wait, this is just a normal part of my day now.
That's a beautiful sign. That's when English stops being something you study and becomes something you just live with.
Exactly. And so many learners imagine daily practice has to be big and serious.
Like 3 hours of grammar in a dark room with a single flashlight.
Oh, yes, the dramatic movie version of studying.
But real progress comes from what we call a little but often.
5 minutes a day beats an hour on Sunday.
Every time.
You know, I like the idea of micro habits.
Tell me your favorite one.
Okay, a 2-minute news clip, one short paragraph of reading, or learning one new phrase a day.
One phrase a day is like one push-up a day.
Are you saying you only do one push-up a day?
I'm saying nothing.
But seriously, small steps really work.
And the magic is that micro habits don't feel heavy, so you don't skip them.
You don't feel guilty, you don't feel tired.
And you don't wake up thinking, oh, I have to study again.
Exactly.
Here's one trick that works for almost everyone. Triggers.
Yes, habit triggers.
A trigger is something that tells your brain, hey, time for English.
Like making your morning coffee.
Yep, so the rule becomes, when I make coffee, I listen to one short clip.
Or when I open Instagram, I'll read one English caption.
Or before I sleep, I repeat a useful sentence from today.
Soft learning. Almost romantic.
Romantic English whispering before bed.
You know what else people forget? Enjoyment.
Oh, yes. If your practice feels like punishment, the habit won't survive.
Like your tea?
I suffer so listeners don't have to.
Let's talk methods.
Reading, listening, shadowing, speaking, writing.
Curious. People always ask us, what should I do every day?
The answer is do what you can keep doing.
And do what you enjoy, even if it's weird.
I had a student who described his breakfast every morning in English to himself.
That's adorable.
He'd sit down and narrate, this toast is crunchy. This egg is perfect. I'm adding more salt.
That's brilliant because it's real. Real objects, real feelings, real language. Sometimes I recommend keeping an English micro diary. 2 sentences.
Something like, today I practiced for 5 minutes and I'm proud.
Or today I learned the phrase to be on the right track.
Diaries make progress visible.
George, what would you recommend for beginners?
For beginners, short daily listening, something slow and easy, and repeat it.
Shadowing?
Yes, shadowing is powerful. Even 2 words.
Shadowing sounds like ninja language training.
Become one with the sentence.
Repeat after the English master.
If only the technique included cool uniforms.
I'd absolutely buy one.
For intermediate learners, I like mixing things. A short podcast, one paragraph of reading, one phrase to remember.
Exactly. Variety keeps the brain awake.
And after some time, English becomes part of who you are.
Daily contact with the language.
Yes, not perfection, presence.
And daily practice naturally brings us to something people worry about a lot: listening.
Probably the skill learners fear the most.
Yes, listening anxiety is real.
But it doesn't have to be. And I think we should talk about how to improve listening now.
Yes, let's go deeper into that. For me, listening always starts with reducing stress.
Absolutely. When you're tense, your brain hears sound but doesn't process meaning.
Yes, it goes into fight or flight mode.
The same mode I go into when I see a spider in the shower.
Oh, no. I didn't know spiders were your weakness.
I respect spiders from a great distance.
Fair enough.
Relaxed listening is essential.
And that's why you shouldn't start with difficult material.
Exactly. Movies are great, but not for beginners.
I agree. Start with things you can follow. Little things.
Short videos, slow podcasts, easy news.
Even children's stories. They're simple, but lovely.
Listening progress usually looks like this. You understand 50%? Good. Then 60%? Great. Then 70%? Amazing.
Progress is slow, but steady.
Repetition is another secret.
The secret.
Yes, listening to something over and over.
Every time you repeat, you hear new details.
And your brain gets better at predicting patterns.
It's like polishing a mirror.
Or polishing my teacup after my emotional complaints.
George, your tea's becoming a full character in this episode.
It deserves a salary.
Many learners tell me I listen, but I don't understand native speakers.
Oh, yes. I hear this every single week.
And it makes sense. Native speech is fast, connected, and full of reductions.
Did you eat yet? Did you eat yet?
Ha! Beautifully chaotic.
Thank you.
That's why exposure is everything.
Even if you don't understand everything.
Your brain needs to hear English as it naturally sounds.
Rhythm, stress, common chunks.
Yes, your brain is a pattern machine.
And it learns quicker than we think.
Do you remember when you learned a new language and you felt like everyone was speaking too fast?
Yes, even when they weren't.
Exactly. They weren't faster. Your brain was just not familiar with the sound yet.
It's like music. The first time you hear a new genre, it feels strange.
But after a few days, it becomes comfortable.
So, exposure, repetition, what's next?
I'd say understanding the main idea.
Yes, people want every word, but they only need the core meaning.
If you understand the main idea, you're already winning.
My students hate hearing that sometimes.
Oh yes, the perfectionists suffer the most.
Sorry, perfectionists. We love you, though.
But here's the truth. Focusing on the main idea reduces stress.
And stress is the number one enemy of listening.
Exactly. Stress freezes comprehension.
But comfort unlocks it.
Now, let's talk about active listening techniques.
One of my favorites is Keyword catching.
Yes, you don't catch every word, but you catch the important ones.
The words that hold the meaning.
Example, if someone says, So, I was at the store yesterday and suddenly this huge dog ran in.
You don't need to know every detail. Just store yesterday, huge dog.
Exactly. And now you get the story.
Another active method is noticing emotion.
Oh, yes. Intonation is language too.
When someone says something with excitement or fear or confusion, you can feel it even without full vocabulary.
Like when you heard the spider in my shower.
Your scream had no vocabulary, but I understood the message.
Returning to the topic, passive listening also plays a big role.
Having English in the background is powerful.
Music, radio, podcasts, YouTube, even if you're not paying full attention.
It's like letting the language live in your home.
Yes, like a polite guest who doesn't bother you.
The kind we love.
Passive listening trains your brain to feel comfortable with the sound of English,
And comfort leads to confidence.
and confidence leads to better understanding.
What do you think about subtitles?
Subtitles are good, but use them wisely.
How wisely?
English subtitles, very useful. Native language subtitles, not very helpful.
Yes, when you read subtitles in your language, your brain stops listening.
And your brain always chooses the easy path.
Lazy brain.
Not lazy, energy efficient.
What about speeding up or slowing down audio?
Slowing down is okay at first,
But
but don't stay in slow motion forever. Real English has a real rhythm.
otherwise, you'll understand only turtles.
Exactly. Chunking.
Let's talk about small groups of words. Chunks.
Yes, chunking is life-changing.
People try to understand English word by word.
But native speakers speak chunk by chunk.
I don't know becomes I don't know.
Let me see.
What are you doing?
Beautiful chaos again.
When you learn chunks, listening becomes easier because you hear whole units.
Units your brain recognizes quickly.
It's like learning pieces of a melody.
Exactly.
Shadowing and speaking for listening.
Curious. George, what do you think about shadowing for listening improvement? I love shadowing
We know.
because shadowing does two things. It trains your mouth, it trains your ear.
Yes, speaking improves listening.
When you pronounce chunks, your brain becomes better at hearing them.
When you say wanna, you can hear wanna.
Exactly. Sound recognition starts inside your mouth.
Choosing the right content.
Let's talk about content.
Yes, choosing the right content is 50% of progress.
If it's too easy, you don't grow.
If it's too hard, you panic.
Panic is not part of the curriculum.
I hope not.
Start with things made for learners.
Then slowly move to real content, but choose short, simple pieces first.
Like clips, shorts, tiny interviews.
Yes, 1 minute is better than a whole movie. I think every learner needs a listening routine.
What would yours look like?
Something like morning, a short clip, afternoon, passive listening, evening, one repeated piece.
That's a perfect routine.
Thank you, Sensei George.
I'll accept the title.
Okay, can we talk about mistakes?
Absolutely.
1. Trying to understand every word. 2. Listening only once. 3.
choosing material that's too hard. 4. Using subtitles in their language. 5. Not repeating content.
Perfect list.
I try.
Another mistake is focusing on grammar while listening.
Oh, yes. Grammar disappears in real speech.
Listening is about flow, not grammar rules.
And flow feels good.
You know, listening requires emotional patience.
Yes, because progress is often invisible at first.
Until one day, boom, you understand something.
And it feels magical.
A quiet victory.
And every learner deserves that feeling.
You know, listening is also cultural.
Yes, that's so true. We don't just listen to words, we listen to people, to emotions, to habits.
And different cultures use sound differently.
Intonation, pauses, speed, they all reflect the culture behind the language.
For example, English often uses rising intonation when we're not finished speaking.
So I was thinking,
Exactly. And if you don't know that culturally, you might think the person is confused.
or asking a question about everything.
Like you when you order food for the first time in a new country.
Hey, that was one time.
One cappuccino?
Okay, fine, maybe 2 times.
Listening opens that cultural door.
Yes, because you start hearing how people express kindness, doubt, sarcasm, warmth,
Or how they interrupt or don't interrupt.
or how often they say sorry.
Oh, yes, the great British sorry tradition.
You could step on someone's foot and they'll say sorry.
True. And that's why listening is emotional, not just technical.
It teaches empathy.
And connection.
Actually, that's something learners often discover. The more they listen, the more they feel the language.
Yes, the rhythm becomes familiar. The melodies of speech start making sense.
And suddenly you catch phrases like the main idea or a little but often, without effort.
They become part of your mental library.
Exactly. Your English brain starts waking up.
You know, learning a language is a very human process.
Yes, it's slow, alive, full of emotions.
And full of little dramas.
Especially with tea.
Poor George.
But really, daily practice teaches you patience.
It teaches you to show up for yourself every day.
To tell yourself, I don't have to be perfect, I just need to be present.
And listening teaches you to slow down and pay attention to the world.
And to people.
And to yourself.
When you practice every day, something small shifts inside you.
Yes, like a door opening.
You start trusting yourself.
Believing that you can understand.
And you do. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you do.
And we love seeing our listeners reach that moment.
It's one of the best parts of doing this podcast.
What about you? Tell us in the comments, what helps you with daily practice and listening?
We really love reading your thoughts.
And speaking of thoughts, George, how's your tea now?
Still suspicious.
I think by episode 50, your tea will become legendary.
A dramatic saga of flavored disappointment.
Berry flavor, the betrayal.
I'd watch that.
With subtitles, of course.
English subtitles, not your native ones.
Good advice until the very end. You know, today we mentioned some really helpful expressions. One new phrase a day, a useful sentence from today, a little bit often, over and over, the main idea, and small groups of words.
Yes, and these small phrases can guide your entire routine.
They're simple but powerful tools.
And when you use them daily, they transform your English. Slowly, quietly, steadily.
Like water shaping stone.
Oh, poetic today.
A little. Final CTA. If you enjoyed this cozy conversation, subscribe, leave a like, and share it with someone who's learning English. It truly helps our little studio grow.
And it keeps my tea journey going, apparently.
Yes, support George and his emotional tea recovery. Unique farewell. Thanks for being part of our little English journey.
Wherever you are, have a wonderful day.